Sunday, May the 1st, just after 3:30, and here she comes, one of the biggest liners in the world, the Independence of the Seas, on her North European cruise circuit at the moment. She's normally based in Fort Lauderdale in Florida, and this time of the year she spends some time cruising Northern European waters. She's 1,100 feet long, and she can travel at 22 knots, which is 25 miles an hour, 40 kilometers per hour. She can carry 3,600 odd passengers aboard, and she draws 28 feet, so she goes 28 feet beneath the water. You can see tons and tons of decks there, tons and tons of space aboard. She's got shops, theatres, bars, restaurants, you name it. She's a city on wheels, floating up past us majestically here now in Cobh. The background noise you hear is another Superliner at the Deepwater Quay in Cobh, which we're going to see in a second. And this is an amazing sight, the first time in the history of the Port of Cork that we've had two Superliners in port at the one time, and they're going to pass each other in front of Cobh. She has a pilot aboard who's giving local directions to the skipper, and the pilot boat is standing by. That's the black boat with the orange top in front, and then you've got the tug, the Alex, right amidships there, the blue vessel, with several spectator boats around the place. The afternoon, unfortunately, the sunshine is gone and we've got a strong easterly breeze, making it rather difficult for the pilot to turn the vessel, but no doubt they have the skill and the competence for this sort of work. If you look closely at the bridge area, the bridge is the area where they command the ship from. It's at the front above the white area. That's where the captain and the pilot are, but you can see lots of the passengers up on top looking at the view as they come into Cobh. One of the nicest views that they're going to see on any of their cruises, with many people in their cabins just looking out and admiring the view. You can also see way up on the top deck there's an observation lounge underneath the smokestack or the funnel, and behind that is a huge climbing wall. The golf balls there at the back end are for radar to guide the ship, and you can see the Spit Lighthouse now appearing behind her. So lots of excited voices here in Cobh now as she passes up, and she's moving over to the southern or the port hand side of the channel to clear the other vessel when she goes up. So a great welcome being afforded here in Cobh to the Independence of the Seas on her return to Cobh, because she's been here on a number of occasions in the past. We're very proud of the fact that some of the greatest liners in the world come into Cobh. You can see that climbing wall now quite visible behind the funnel, and there's some more spectator craft. Our own boat, the Holy Grounder, had a tough sail up against a very strong wind up to gale force from Kinsale this morning, and she's currently berthed in Cobh before she heads up for Cork City this evening, training some new sailors the skills, and that's what we do in SailCork. So if we just pan around a little bit, we can see the second liner at the Deepwater Quay. So you can see now there in view two liners in the one go. So a number of spectator craft around just off Cobh, enjoying this amazing sight as this second liner hoves into view and literally dwarfs the town of Cobh. So that sound, that's absolutely chills the spine, brings back memories of all the liners in the 1960s. Spotter planes and helicopters above as well. So the two liners have greeted each other. And if you see now, we've got two liners in tandem. So check back for another video. In a few minutes we'll have another one up.